Kharagpur II is a community development block that forms an administrative division in the Kharagpur subdivision of Paschim Medinipur district in the Indian state of West Bengal. Kharagpur police station serves this block. Headquarters of this block is at Madpur. Geography. In Kharagpur II CD block 65% of the cultivated area has lateritic soil and 35% has alluvial soil. Madpur, headquarters of Kharagpur II block, is located at 22 degrees 21 minutes 44 seconds north, 87 degrees 25 minutes 35 seconds east. Kharagpur II CD block is bounded by Medinipur Sadar CD block in the north, Debra and Pingla CD blocks in the east, Naryangar CD block in the south and Kharagpur ICD blocks in the west. It is located 12 kilometers from Medinipur, the district headquarters. Kharagpur II CD block has an area of 265.63 square kilometers. It has 1 Panchayat Samiti, 9 Gram Panchayats, 129 Gram Sansads, village councils, 353 muses and 330 inhabited villages. Kharagpur local police station serves this block. Headquarters of this CD block is at Madpur. Kharagpur II CD block has a forest cover of 7 hectares. Kharagpur Forest Division is primarily a social forestry division. Gram Panchayats of Kharagpur II block, Panchayat Samiti are Chakmakrampur, Changwal, Kaliara I, Kaliara II, Lampur, Palsia, Parparara I, Parparara II and Sankoa II. Demographics. Population. As per the 2011 census of India, Kharagpur II CD block had a total population of 183,440, all of which were rural. There were 92,546, 50%, males and 90,894, 50%, females. Population below 6 years was 22,527. Scheduled castes numbered 34,138, 18.61%, and scheduled tribes numbered 46,899, 25.57%. As per the 2001 census, Kharagpur II block had a total population of 161,790. Out of which 82,326 were males and 79,464 were females. Kharagpur II block registered a population growth of 18.21% during the 1991 to 2001 decade. Decadal growth for the combined Medinipur district was 14.87%. Decadal growth in West Bengal was 17.45%. Large villages, with 4,000 plus population, in Kharagpur II CD block are 2011 census figures in brackets. Chakmakrampur, 4,273. Papara, 4,091. Other villages in Kharagpur II CD block include 2011 census figures in brackets. Palsia, 1536. Kaliara, 1970. Sankoa, 2,759. Changwal, 3,737. And Lakmirpur, 2019. Literacy. As per the 2011 census, the total number of literates in Kharagpur II CD block was 122,415. 76.08% of the population over 6 years, out of which males numbered 68,212. 84.10% of the male population over 6 years, and females numbered 54,203. 67.92% of the female population over 6 years. The gender gap in literacy rates was 16.18%. See also, List of West Bengal districts ranked by literacy rate. Languages and religion. Bengali is the local language in these areas. There is a tribal presence in many of the CD blocks of the district. Santali is spoken by 55.93% of the tribal population of the district. The Bume, forming 11.16% of the tribal population, and the Mundas, forming 6.10% of the tribal population, speak Mundari. Other small groups include Koras and Mahalas. The Lodars, forming 3.85% of the tribal population, the only primitive tribe in the district, speak Lodi. In the 2011 census, Hindus numbered 155,905 and formed 84.99% of the population in Kharagpur II CD block. Muslims numbered 26,405 and formed 14.39% of the population. Others numbered 1130 and formed 0.62% of the population. Others include Adivasi, Marangbura, Santal, Saranath, Saridama, Sana, Alchi, Bidan, Sant, Sayefdam, Saran, Saran, Sarin, Karia, Christian and other religious communities. BPL families. In Kharagpur II CD block, 53.57% families were living below poverty line in 2007. According to the District Human Development Report of Paschim Medinipur, the 29 CD blocks of the district were classified into 4 categories based on the poverty ratio. Nayagram, Binpur II and Jamboni CD blocks have very high poverty levels, above 60%. Kharagpur I, Kharagpur II, Sankrail, Garbetta II, Pingla and Mahanpur CD blocks have high levels of poverty, 50 to 60%. Jagram, Midnapur Sadar, Dantan I, Gopi Balavpur II, Binpur I, Dantan II, Keshiari, Chandrakona I, Gopi Balavpur I, Chandrakona II, Narayangar, Keshpur, Gatal, Sabang, Garbetta I, Salboni, Debra and Garbetta 3 CD blocks have moderate levels of poverty, 25 to 50%, and Daspur II and Daspur I have low levels of poverty, below 25%. Economy. Infrastructure. 327 and 93% of mooses in Kharagpur II CD block were electrified by the 31st of March 2014. 346 mooses in Kharagpur II CD block had drinking water facilities in 2013-14. There were 93 fertilizer depots, 30 seed stores and 39 fair price shops in the CD block. Agriculture. Although the Bargadari Act of 1950 recognized the rights of Bargadars to a higher share of crops from the land that they tilled, it was not implemented. Large tracts, beyond the prescribed limit of land ceiling, remained with the rich landlords. From 1977 onwards, major land reforms took place in West Bengal. Land in excess of land ceiling was acquired and distributed amongst the peasants. Following land reforms, land ownership pattern has undergone transformation. In 2013-14, persons engaged in agriculture in Kharagpur II CD block could be classified as follows. Bargadars 8.62%. Pata. Document. Holders 31.69%. Small farmers, possessing land between 1 and 2 hectares, 4.87%. Marginal farmers, possessing land up to 1 hectare, 27.42%, and agricultural laborers 27.42%. In 2005-06, the net cropped area in Kharagpur II CD block was 20,440 hectares out of geographical area of 26,587 hectares, and the area in which more than one crop was grown was 15,066 hectares. The extension of irrigation has played a role in growth of the predominant agricultural economy. In 2013-14, the total area irrigated in Kharagpur II CD block was 12,566 hectares, out of which 5,000 hectares were irrigated by canals, 135 hectares by tank water, 1,600 hectares by deep tube wells, 5,225 hectares by shallow tube wells, 500 hectares by river lift irrigation, and 105 hectares by other methods. In 2013-14, Kharagpur II CD block produced 7,841 tons of Amman paddy, the main winter crop, from 4,887 hectares. 2,255 tons of As paddy, summer crop, from 6,935 hectares. 12,546 tons of Burra paddy, spring crop, from 3,156 hectares, and 71,634 tons of potatoes from 2,525 hectares. It also produced oilseeds. Banking. In 2013-14, Kharagpur II CD block had offices of 6 commercial banks and 2 Grameen banks. Transport. Kharagpur II CD block has 1 ferry service and 4 originating, terminating bus routes. The Howrah-Kharagpur line passes through this CD block. Jagpur, Madpur and Shyam Chakra stations on this line. The Dankuni-Kharagpur sector of NH16, old number NH6, passes through this block. Education. In 2013-14, Kharagpur II CD block had 143 primary schools with 9,482 students, 5 middle schools with 515 students, 12 high schools with 5,263 students, and 14 higher secondary schools with 13,626 students. Kharagpur II CD block had 418 institutions for special and non-formal education with 6,228 students. The United Nations Development Programme considers the combined primary and secondary enrollment ratio as the simple indicator of educational achievement of the children in the school-going age. The infrastructure available is important. In Kharagpur II CD block, out of the total 142 primary schools in 2008-2009, 34 had pucca buildings, 38 partially pucca, 11 kucha and 59 multiple type. Healthcare. In 2014, Kharagpur II CD had 1 block primary health center, 2 primary health centers and 4 private nursing homes with total 63 beds and 9 doctors. It had 25 family welfare sub-centers and 1 family welfare center. 1,579 patients were treated indoor and 69,104 patients were treated outdoor in the hospitals, health centers and sub-centers of the CD block.